So SuperCell's recent update has its entire community just concerned, and it's all up in arms with the developers right now. And already people are absolutely enraged at SuperCell for this recent update. People are absolutely furious and concerned when it comes to playing Clash Royale. Now, before I get too far into this video, I will say this right now. I don't mind playing Clash Royale from time to time. Honestly, the whole thing for me about mobile games is I just see them as a way to pass the time. I just see them as a way to, kill some time if you're just absolutely bored, if you have nothing better to do, or unless, you're waiting at an appointment or something like that, like a doctor's appointment or so, then yeah, maybe just pull out a quick game and play like a game or two just to pass the time. But other than that, everyone is just absolutely furious at Supercell's recent update called Update for Losers. And I can already see why people are absolutely furious. Now, of course, I do want to break this down and show this to you guys as best I can, and I want to try to explain it as clear as possible. I know I do tend to stutter a lot, so I apologize in advance. So, I do have their update that I would like to show you guys. If you want to check it out for yourselves, you can check it out on Supercell's website for Clash Royale. But I am going to break this down as best I can. I'm going to show you the update and the article that they have on their website. I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on it as we go along. So if I were you, I would grab yourself a juicy drink and a buttery snack, because this one is going to be, this one's going to be interesting. Earn rewards whenever you win or lose. Play events to earn season tokens. They're casual and you can play them as many times as you want, with no continues or losses here. The season shop provides you with a large selection of rewards to spend your season tokens on, allowing you to progress the way you want. And I'm going to show you the season shop a little bit later in the video. Enjoy the new bigger battle pass that we have now. Three different battle passes available. Free, the gold, which is $5, and the diamond tier battle pass, which is $12. And they announce other bug fixes and improvements. Now, I'm going to break down each battle pass and show you what they all contain, starting with the free. The free battle pass contains 1 gold crate, 35 crown chests, and 2,500 season tokens. And the gold battle pass contains 840 wild common cards, 180 wild rare cards, 88 epic wild cards, 5 legendary wild cards, 10 plentiful gold crates, 5,000 season tokens, 1 tower skin, 1 emote, and 6 key chests, which lets you unlock chests instantly without waiting a certain amount of time. And don't worry, you get more benefits for the gold pass. That also includes a golden nameplate, automatically keep unlocking chests over time. To queue chest unlocks, you can use clan gifts, and you get unlimited re-entries and continues for special challenges. Here's the Diamond Battle Pass. 500 gems, 7,500 season tokens, 10 overflowing golden crates, 2 giant chests, 2 magical chests, 1 royal wild chest, which contains a bunch of wild cards, 1 champion card, and 1 animated battle banner. And this also explains a little bit more on how the battle pass and other things work. So I'm going to pull up that side of the article for you guys as well. Each reward tier will now be split into 3 versions of the battle pass with their own separate rewards. The tiers will be free, gold, and diamond. Crowns are still the main way to unlock rewards on the battle pass, but you will now be able to earn up to 5 times the crowns. No, 6 times, I'm sorry. You will be able to earn 6 crowns per battle. The update for losers. Each enemy crown tower that you destroy in a battle still gives you 1 crown. Dominate your opponent, get rewarded for it. So if 3 of your towers survive, you get 3 crowns. But if you destroy all the enemy's towers, you get 3 extra crowns, which is a total of 6 crowns you earn in a battle. More tiers and rewards. We're expanding or extending the battle pass to cover a much greater number of reward tiers. This will be replacing the gold bank and allowing players to unlock more reward tiers overall with a much longer battle pass. And the battle pass will now be a place where you can unlock various rewards, from the new battle banners to the classic magic items and premium cosmetics. Okay, so this is a lot to take in, and I apologize if I overstep some boundaries here explaining it, but I'm gonna try to explain a little bit more as best I can here. This is still a lot to take in, but the free tier battle pass, if you're playing the battle pass, you actually get punished for it now, because in the old battle pass you earned pretty much the wild cards, the magic coins, which you get to upgrade a card for free without spending gold. You get to unlock chest keys, which let you unlock a chest instantly without having to wait hours on end, and you pretty much get to earn gold at the end of the battle pass. And now Supercell is taking that away from the free players, and they're only saying you get a gold crate, crowns, crown chest, and you get season tokens, which you get to spend in the shop, which is very stupid. And the gold battle pass and the diamond battle pass, they're not even that rewarding, and as it seems like it's going down a more pay to win route. I think that anybody with a brain can see that this is a step in the wrong direction, and this is a step that EA or Activision would make. And it's pretty clear that the developers Supercell that made Clash Royale are trying to milk their player base at this point, even though it's a free to play game. But at the end of the day, it comes to a certain point where enough is enough. I mean, come on now. But anyway, let's get back to the update. You will now have 3 events all containing different game modes: the main event, the 1v1 events, and 2v2 events. These events will all reward season tokens, which originally you earn chests and gold, but you don't get those anymore. The main event will be similar to the old special challenges, featuring new gameplay or cards like Super Troops. The main difference, however, is that you can now play these challenges as long as they're available. You don't need to retry or continue using, which meaning you used to use gems or pay money to continue if you lost 3 times. This is a great way for new game modes, as you can try out new decks, or if you like a really specific mode, to play as much as you want. And you're probably wondering, well, Nightwing, what about the 1v1 matches or 2v2 matches? Well, here's that part of the article. Game modes that were featured in the Party tab button now live in the Events tab, so you can look forward to playing them with your favorite game modes here. There will be an ongoing rotation of game modes with 1v1s and 2v2s at a higher frequency than the main event. Now, this is where players are the most furious at Supercell. You'd think that the monetization part of the game was bad enough. The 1v1 and 2v2s in the party tab that everybody loved, Supercell pretty much removed that completely and moved it to the events tab. And they've been a bit of sneaky little birds with this update, because during this update for the 1v1 and 2v2, because they removed the party tab, you can no longer like practice in your current arena. So let's just say, for example, if you made it to the Royal Arena, which is Arena 7, for example, and if you just want to practice with a certain deck, you could have done the Party tab, click 1v1 without losing trophies, and you got to practice using that specific deck you really wanted to try out. and and if you want a battle, you earn gold and chests for it. But now with this update that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially myself, what happened was they made 1v1s and 2v2s on an even equal playing field, meaning all your cards and your king tower levels are exactly the same. So there's no overpowering the opponent. So it's going to be a more competitive route. And the competitive scene, I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I'm going to condense it down as best as possible. They also fucked that up too. And now it's been converted into a draft challenge, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's pretty much where you have to choose between two cards or choose between certain cards, and you choose which cards you want and choose which card you want to give to your opponent, which is the best way I can explain it. And the worst part about this update is they're all equal level, and it's treating the 1v1s and 2v2s on a more competitive route. So now you can't practice with people in your arena level. So if you click the 1v1 or 2v2 tab to play with your buddies, you're going to be going up against kids who are max level in like legendary arena, and they're going to be stomping you because you have no idea what the hell's going on. And if you ask me personally, this is fucking stupid, because why would you touch an update that literally had no business of changing? If you just updated the battle pass, I'm pretty sure you would have got less hate from what you are currently going through right now. But because you messed up a, a bit more of the game that people liked, now more people are just gonna call you out, and more people are just gonna walk away from this game and not play it anymore. And it's bad enough that Fortnite is already on thin ice with me, but I will give credit where credit's due. At least Fortnite tries to actually cater to their player base when it comes to monetizing the battle pass, but even then, that only goes so far, man. But you want to know how pathetic the season shop is too? Because I did say earlier in the video that I would show you the season shop for your season tokens. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of what it looks like, you guys, and they're they're really messing up big time here. So let me show you really quick a glimpse of it. This This is what people are excited for? You get to choose to either spend a bunch of your season tokens on 2,000 gold or a handful of season tokens on 2,000 gold. And trust me, I do want to read you a little bit more of this article that explains this. You can spend up to 1,000 season tokens a day by playing events. The daily cap can be increased with a season boost up to a maximum of 7,000 tokens. You can find the season boost in the season shop. You can still continue to play the events even after you hit your daily cap. The update for losers. We want to make winning and losing feel better, so we have implemented a new system to earn season tokens from the events. You earn a certain amount of season tokens at the end of an event battle based on the following: how many crown towers you destroyed, how many crown towers you defended, and how much elixir that you spent throughout the entire season for the event tab. In what reality do you see any of this stuff being beneficial at all? So, I showed you a little glimpse of what the season shop looked like, and trust me, it's the same way with earning wild cards. It's the same way with earning specific cards like a bunch of barbarians or archers, and it's the same way with gold. And in what reality is this acceptable for an update? You remove the party tab update, which practicing for people in their arena, and instead they remove the party tab completely, so they can't earn chests or gold, or they can't practice using a certain deck, and instead they moved it to the event tab, and they made it so now everyone is on an equal level playing field, which encourages more competitive, sweaty gameplay. They're making a crappy battle pass with gold and diamond. The gold battle pass is your standard for $5, and the diamond battle pass is worth $12, which is honestly quite a scam in my opinion, because at least Fortnite's battle pass actually has value. But the battle pass here in Clash Royale, there's no value here whatsoever. And if there is, then it's so piss poor. And I think more people are upset at the fact that they changed up the party tab and made it into an event tab that is more competitive. So if you want to practice with a certain deck, you can still do that, but just be aware that it's going to be on an even level playing field with equal level cards and a king tower. And you don't earn gold or chests at all. You only get to earn season tokens for mediocre rewards. And I think I can understand why a lot of people are furious at Supercell. And at this point in modern gaming's life cycle, people are starting to get fed up and seriously tired of these terrible updates. Whether it's from a AAA studio, a mobile game studio, whatever. I don't know if I said this in one of my previous videos, but I'm just going to say it because we are at the point in the gaming industry for modern gaming where all it takes now to disappoint the player base is it takes one bad game release or one bad update to ruin a game's reputation or a studio's name. You know, with Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red, it took one bad game release and CD Projekt's reputation was ruined. And here we are with Clash Royale for Supercell. It just took one bad update that people hated, and now people are furious at them. Now, I hope that Supercell can revert some of these changes and bring some of the stuff back, but knowing modern gaming and the direction that this game's going in, I don't see any glimpse of that ever happening. Now, I do want to clarify, can these games improve over time? Absolutely. I do want these games to do good. I want these game developers to get a positive reputation. But at this point in the direction that we're going for the gaming industry, people are just getting fed up and they're demanding that they listen to the player base more and they're demanding that they bring back some of these changes. But at this point, I just don't see that happening anytime soon. And like I said already, at this point, people are just fed up with these developers. And now it just takes one bad game release to ruin a studio's name or one bad update to ruin a game's reputation. And that's a damn shame at this point. But it's kind of sad that it's gotten to this point where this has to be pointed out and said, but we're here. So, with that being said, thank you guys all for watching. Let me know what you all think down below. And until next time, you guys, I'm talking about Clash Royale's recent update that has a lot of players up in arms. And I'll see you all later.